executive chairman, he's handled resources of this nation without any charge of corruption throughout his public career. He's on the way. On the left to look at those palace. Then the Muslim community said also it was still touched the area of Musulumi. I hope that's the correct title. Alaji Arishikola. And he went that way, and I came this way. So please speed up and apologize on our behalf. And I'll be driving straight to the same place. If you're still there, I'll be checking on the way. A great concern for every Nigerian at this point in time is the state of our nation and national life in its entirety. When I took to the streets alongside with others on the 12th of January 2010, I wasn't looking for a political career. We were just concerned that Nigeria was going down to the precipice. And there's something that urgently must be done. And you know what happened at that time? You are all living witnesses. A sitting president took ill, did not transmit letter to the National Assembly so that his vice president could start acting on his behalf. Suddenly we became headless and voiceless. And a culture of impunity was being meted out to the vice president, as it was called then, as it was then. So we took to the street and said, oh, there's a constitutional provision that must be upheld at this time so as to stabilize our country. If I had known that I would land on this side, I probably would have thought twice. All I wanted was to raise standard and say, look, our country can be run better. I still do not have any regret for those steps that we took back then. But if there's any regret at all, because everything we thought were fighting against came back like a roaring lion on a charging bear. You know the state of our economy, you are in the industry yourself, you are corporate Nigeria, you are captains of industry. I was reading Malam Adamu at the back of the Nation a few days ago. He was criticizing our current budget and he said, we have budgeted our way into poverty. At a time that oil revenue is increasing, we are borrowing more money and we have little or nothing to show for it in terms of infrastructure and development. We are owing so much now that it will take generations to pay back. Every right thinking Nigeria must put on a thinking cap and begin to think about to salvage our country and how to bring it back or pull it back from the brink. We fought the battle against the culture of impunity. We had a new president, and all of a sudden things began to happen again all around us. The economic aspect of it did not hit me so much. Yes, like any other citizen of this country who lives in this generator republic, we want diesel every day, either at the church or at home. But if you have the resources to do it, probably it will not concern you so much. Except those who are in manufacturing industries and those who have to rely heavily on diesel for power generation. Then you begin to sense or begin to experience that the cost of business is too high in this country, and almost every small business, large corporation, every business more or less relocating to places like Ghana. And you sit back and you wonder, Ghana let be. That was what we used to say about that. And all of a sudden it became a heaven for those who really want to reduce the cost of doing business. Not to mention the tsunami that hit the banking industry. And we were all witnesses of that. The depositors' funds disappeared into the thing here all of a sudden. The crash that happened at the stock exchange. All of these things came crashing upon Nigerians. Many people lost their life investments on savings, and the country is in serious anguish. Chief enough for the season we